NBC27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Oh, it is Monday. Happy Groundhog Day, everybody. Great to be with you. And this just in a little bit ago in Gobbler's Knob, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, Phil says 6 more weeks of winter. He saw his shadow on this sunny morning, and the prognosticator of prognosticators says 6 more weeks of winter. And if I'm Phil, I think it's probably a safe bet, although we do see some moderation in the forecast, meaning that temperatures are going to warm up pretty nicely here in the coming days and weeks. Now, again, when I say warm up, you have to understand where we've been, and I still see signs of Arctic air returning for next weekend. But after that, signs could be pointing to a warm-up here by the middle part of the month, and I think we could all use one as much as we have enjoyed, some of us, seeing some actual snow and some snowpack, which we have not had. But let's talk about the cold first, because for the most part, it has been a pretty good streak of days below 32 degrees. We have not been above freezing in 9 days. That counts yesterday. Not today. I think we'll be around 30 degrees this afternoon, but that would make 10 days. The current streak sits at 9, and if my forecast holds up and we get today, that means we will be at 10 days, which is only half of the record, which is 20 days below freezing back in 1893. It may feel like 20 days, but believe me when I say it is not. It is half of the days. This would not even make the top 5 in terms of our streaks. A beautiful sunrise here, but it kind of blocks out the rest of the picture. An icy Susquehanna, but a beautiful blue sky in Marysville and at other spots around the region. High pressure will keep us nice today. It is going to be breezy. It will still be cold. I mean, normal highs right now should be around 40 degrees, and we're going to be about 10 degrees below that. So it is still going to be chilly, maybe just not as cold as it has been this afternoon over the last week or so. 7 degrees in York, one of the few spots that did not have a breeze this morning. Everybody else is still in the teens locally, with 20s popping on the board for Philly and Baltimore now. But the breeze is substantial in spots like Lancaster, almost a 20-mile-an-hour breeze. Harrisburg sitting at 14. So it's going to be a bit of a breezy afternoon as that storm, that nor'easter that wasn't for us but was for other parts of the country, as that pulls away north and east of us. But these are the real feel numbers. I mean, the wind chill values feel cold out there. York and Lancaster both have sub-zero wind chills right now, with York taking the blue ribbon for the coldest spot. Now, here you can get a sense of the snowpack. The sun is not blocking it out. Kinzer's Pequay Valley Intermediate School looking very good, very snowy, but look at that crystal clear blue sky, and with highs approaching 30 degrees later. Again, it'll be a nice afternoon. We just have to watch this, the breeze. That always makes things feel more biting. We did get to 26 yesterday. That's a victory because we had been in the teens, so we're going in the right direction. Now, the snowpack helps with the drought, but we are about an inch below where we should be here for early February for the year. And the normal high, as I said, is closing in on 40 degrees, so we're nowhere near that. And today we really won't be either. We will still be about 10 degrees below where we should be. So sunny skies today thanks to high pressure, but a little front right back here. Let me draw it on with an arrow right here. That is a clipper system, and that is going to give us the opportunity for some light snow tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. We don't really expect any accumulation, maybe a coating in spots, but we're actually going to get warmer ahead of that front tomorrow and probably break the below freezing streak if we don't do it today. I think we can tomorrow. Lots of sunshine today. May get us close to 32, though. Clouds increase tonight. Tomorrow will be a mostly cloudy day with a southwesterly flow. And by the evening, we start to see signs of this clipper. So there will be some light snow showers around here as we move into tomorrow. And you can see I'm just circling them here. Not much, but just keep in mind if you're out running errands or you have plans tomorrow night, these snow showers will be around. Now, most of the snow is sitting below this line, so it's far to our south. But we are going to get some snow showers that could be a little bit stubborn in putting down a coating. Then skies open up for Wednesday and Thursday. It looks like a nice stretch of days, but what that clipper is going to do is it's going to reinforce some colder air. So highs are only going to be back into the 20s Wednesday and Thursday. I think our precision cast does a nice job of indicating probably less than an inch of snow, only a coating in spots on Tuesday evening and Tuesday night. Now, temperature-wise, again, I think we can make a run toward 30 today. We may be just shy of it. Maybe the sun gets us there. Tonight, we will be back down into the teens, and that's another thing I want to emphasize. Even though it is going to be a little warmer this week, the overnights are still going to be cold. So kids, you need to dress warmly at the bus stop. Parents, make sure you dress the kiddos warmly and yourselves too, because, again, look at Lancaster tomorrow morning. It's just a projection. I think a lot of us will be in the teens, but still, the cold air in the morning with the snowpack is not going away. Tomorrow, some nice moderation. We get above freezing into the mid-30s. That'll feel nice. Now, winds, still breezy today at 10 to 15. It'll be a breezy afternoon. I do think we lose the breeze, though, tonight and most of tomorrow. Now, this still shows around 10 miles an hour, but you notice the wind arrows coming from the southwest. Even though we have some clouds, these wind arrows pointing in the southwest means we're going to get a little bit warmer ahead of the front tomorrow. That's why I think we'll be in the mid-30s. So let's talk about the extended outlook, because I've noticed a few things here going forward. One is our morning low temperatures really are not going to be any better, and this is a pretty liberal estimate here. 10 degrees Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The models haven't quite captured on to the morning lows. They've been a little too cold. A lot of models still go single digits, if not sub-zero, for Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning. Could it happen? Yeah, it could, especially with the snowpack. I'm just being very cautious with that because we haven't been that cold. Now, Saturday morning was the coldest we've had in a while. We did set a record Saturday at 0 at the airport. Either way you slice it, the mornings are going to be cold here for the next week. Now, here, excuse me, here's clipper number 1. This is going to be coming in, tomorrow night, and you'll notice most of the moisture stays south. So that clipper swings through. Now, on Friday, we actually get another clipper from the north. Now, this is going to do more. I think it's a little more robust. I think it's got a little more moisture with it, a little more favorable spot for us to maybe see an inch or two of snow. This I could see accumulating because it's really going to bring in some Arctic air again for the weekend. So this second clipper is a reinforcing shot of cold air that will move in for Saturday and Sunday. Now, next week is when I think we really start to see some moderation, and we may even see some rain showers next week if we're warm enough. So I think change is on the way by mid-February, but we do have another week or so where this Arctic air takes hold. So I think Phil is somewhat right, but I also do see some hope, and we'll take a look at the long-range temperatures in a minute. You can follow me. If you don't follow me on Facebook, please do. Over 20,000 of you do, and I'm so happy to have you along. It's been a great community to talk about weather here in South Central PA. We love it. Give me a follow on Facebook. Twitter, too, at Brett Thack ABC27, and Instagram, where you can catch my Coffee Talk segment every weekday morning at Brett Thack ABC27. Follow along there, too. So today, 29. Maybe we can get to 30, which seems like a milestone these days, doesn't it? Mostly sunny and breezy. Tonight, increasing clouds, still down to 13 on this Groundhog Day. Phil saw his shadow. Breaking news. And so that means 6 more weeks of winter. And the 7-day certainly indicates that. Even though it won't be as cold tomorrow, we still have the chance for a few snow showers in the evening, and then reinforcing shots of colder air Wednesday and Thursday as we dip into the 20s. Some snow showers or, frankly, light snow Friday afternoon and evening could put down an inch or two. And then as we look ahead, frigid conditions here Saturday and Sunday. We go back to 15 degrees on Saturday. So, again, I just caution everybody that, yes, we do see some warm-ups happening, but likely we've got to get through another week of this cold first. And so we will certainly try to do that. Now, I want to show the NAM model and see if that picks up on tomorrow night's snow, because it sort of whiffed on us. I think most of the snow is to the south. It shows a very disorganized wave. Look at that. It does not really show much in the way of snow showers making it here. So that's why I'm pretty confident that even if we do get snow tomorrow night, it is not going to be a lot. Maybe just a coating in spots, maybe just some snow showers. The NAM, if we look at that, is a complete whiff factor. So something to keep in mind. Now let's go to our friend, the 850 millibar temperature map, which I do love to show on here because it gives us a sense of the trough ridge pattern that we see. And even over the next week, we are going to continue to be below average. Here comes that Arctic air. Watch it. This is Friday afternoon. Watch it spill in for Saturday. Here's Saturday morning, minus 20 degrees Celsius at 850 millibars, which is a little way up in the atmosphere from the surface. Now, do we see any moderation coming by the middle of February? Yes, we do. All of a sudden, we're in a ridge pattern next week. The Arctic air retreats a bit. It does come back, some colder air, for the rest of February perhaps, but not Arctic air. And you can see more moderation happening with this ridge here by the end of the month. So again, what does that mean in terms of temperatures? Let's break it down in black and white. Well, the model blend sort of has the right idea here. All right. I think it has the right idea because it shows that cooler weather reasserting itself Wednesday and Thursday. Arctic air for the weekend, and then it goes back up next week. And that's what I see happening here with temperatures sort of hovering back to near normal as we get back above freezing. Now, the Euro is even more aggressive with it. Look at what the European does by next week. It takes us into the 40s after the Arctic air over the weekend, and by the middle part of the month, I see 50s on there. Now, could that be overdoing it a bit? Maybe so, but there's definite signs of moderation ahead rather than just the Arctic icebox continuing. And again, I know there's a lot of wish casters on social media, a lot of winter weather lovers that just want to see all cold and all snow. Well, listen, we had one good snowstorm in this cold weather. The rest of the time it was cold and dry. So if we get warmer here by the middle part of February, I worked with a meteorologist. Some of you may remember the name Mick O'Hearn, and he would always say when the Daytona 500 rolls around, spring is in the air. And it would certainly be indicative of that based on what I'm seeing in the models here as we head into Valentine's Day and beyond. We'll see. But it is going to be cold this week. 2 chances for some light snow on Tuesday evening and again on Friday afternoon. We will continue to keep you posted. It is Monday. It is Groundhog Day. I see a lot of you watching live. I thank you for that. Enjoy your Monday, everybody. Stay warm out there and watch that breeze. For Beyond the Forecast, I'm meteorologist Brett Thackara.